Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Happy Saturday morning. We have the Hall of Fame Enshrinement. That is what's cooking today. It's 2 hours of the 2025 NFL Pro Football Hall of Fame. That's what we're covering, that's what we're doing, that's what we're watching. So let's go hop on in, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. We're going to hang out. We're going to hear your thoughts. We're going to watch this, see what they have to say, relive the memories of these Hall of Famers. So whatever you want to say, whatever you want to add to the little watch party, let me know. Just shout it out. It's just going to be a little hangout and chatting amongst ourselves. What? Hold on. Let me just fix one thing. We're good to go. I'm watching on NFL Network. It's also on ESPN. But they got Kurt Warner and Rich Eisen. I think that's Eisen. Is that Eisen? I believe that's Eisen. But Kurt Warner is there rocking and rolling. Hall of Famer. So, we got 4 Hall of Famers in this class. We got Eric Allen, Jared Allen, Antonio Gates, and Sterling Sharpe are the 4. Eric Allen, 54 interceptions in 14 seasons. Jared Allen, 136 career sacks. Did I say Antonio Gates? I said Antonio Gates. What's up, Philly? What's going on? Welcome in. Let me get that up and going. Chat up and going. Good. All right. I got my coffee ready, and they're going to be coming out there and doing their little speeches. They're going over Jared Allen first. The guy was a beast. Number 69 for the Vikings for years. My brother-in-law, a big Vikings fan. I'm sure he has a lot to say if he pops on in. What up, Delay? What's going on? Thank you. We're just hanging out and watching some football before football. This is what we do. Jared Allen from Idaho State. Who are you talking about? You're talking about Jared Allen? He's definitely Hall of Famer, but too early? Is that who you're talking about? Allen is too early to get elected in? I don't know. He was really dominant. So many people have been waiting. I know. I mean, what do you got? Eric Allen and Sterling Sharpe after so many years finally getting in. I'm all for Eric Allen. I just don't know about Sterling Sharpe. I mean, he was first team All Pro twice. I think he led the receiving, led the league in receiving 1 year. I mean, I liked him back in the day in the 90s, but I just don't think he had that long of a resume as the top guy to warrant getting into the NFL Hall of Fame. But then you could say the same thing for Kurt Warner, but he played really well and making, 3 Super Bowls, winning 1 of them. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I think Sterling Sharpe is really good. I think he's just under Hall of Fame level, but they said otherwise, and he's in the Hall of Fame. He is in there. What's up, gamer? What's going on? F1. Giants fan popping in to hit that like button. Let's go. Daniel. All right. Yes, I know the name F1. Appreciate that, my man. What's going on? Welcome in. Yep, it's going to be just relaxing until we go into the CFL. So we got the CFL in 2 hours. We're going to watch the little Hall of Fame enshrinement. You don't think Sterling Sharpe was a Hall of Fame player when he was in Green Bay? Yeah, I think his stats are just a little under what I thought as a Hall of Famer. Let's go to Sterling Sharpe Awards. Let's see what we got here. He's a 5-time Pro Bowler, 3-time he's 3-time first team All Pro. I know there was only 2-time, but he's 3-time. All right. And inducted into the Hall of Fame now. Let's see. He was a Pro Bowler in 1989, 1990, 92, 93, and 94. Yeah, I collected a lot of his cards. I have a lot of his cards. Pretty sure I do. But I really got into football about 93, 94 at the end of his All-Pro run. Because he was an All-Pro in 89, 92, and 93. And 93, 94 is when I really started getting into it. He led the league in receiving in 1992. All right. Touchdowns leader. Okay. Touchdowns leader in 92 and 94. That's interesting. Also 94 when he was a Pro Bowler but not an All-Pro. So we didn't get him a first-team All-Pro when he had the most receiving touchdowns. But, man. Let's see. 1990s All-Decade team. And he's in the Green Bay Packers Hall of Fame. Bam. Let's see. He set an NFL record for receptions in a season with 108 in 1992, breaking his own record with 112 in 93. Wow, so tons and tons of receptions in 92 and 93. So first one to do it. You don't want the NFL to make the Hall of Fame a joke like the NBA and just let anybody know. No. That's why I don't want Flacco. I can't see Flacco in the Hall of Fame. That would just be absurd. We got to keep it for the top guys. What up, Maddie? What's going on? We're here for your thoughts and opinions. Let's see. His 18 touchdown receptions in 1994. He had 18. Wow, okay. I didn't even think he had that high. With the third most in NFL history at that time. 18 touchdown receptions in 94. Wow. He had a 96-yard touchdown reception in the 2000 AFC Championship game. That remains the longest touchdown catch in NFL playoff history, according to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Yeah, it's a clown show for the NBA. Hopefully it gets better, but I don't see it happening that way. College honors for Stone and Sharpe. First team All-American in 87, third team All-American in 86. South Carolina Athletics Hall of Fame. Retired his jersey number 2 by the University of South Carolina. Bam. And they're going over Jared Allen right now. 136 career sacks, 22 sacks in 2011, tied for the third most in the season. Only Reggie Wayne had more consecutive seasons with 11 plus sacks at 9. Wow. Wow. Chiefs, Vikings, was it Bears, and did they say Panthers? Is that his other team? Let's go to the Jared Allen stuff, because they're going. There's Berman. Berman's out there. Berman is out there. No. Yeah, it's on ESPN and NFL Network. What were the accomplishments? Let's see. So Berman's out there getting ready to bring out Jared Allen, I believe. Double-digit sack totals in 8 of his 12 seasons, Jared Allen. 8 of 12. And he did have 58 passes defensed. Bang. What up, RC? The Sterling Sharpe with the easiness. All right. And Jared Allen Pro Bowls from 2008 to 2010, 2012 to 2013, and received first-team All-Pro honors 4 times. So, first-team All-Pro for Sterling Sharpe and Jared Allen 4 times. Allen from 2007 to 2009, and then also in 2011. What are we doing, RC? What's happening? I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. So Jared Allen in there. 5-time Pro Bowler. Only 5 times in the Pro Bowl. But 4-time first team All-Pro, which is pretty sick. NFL, you got to earn Hall of Fame. You have to have a great career, not just a good one like the NBA. Who are some borderline NBA players in the Hall of Fame there, Philly? Curious on your take on that one. Doubling down on the football. You gots to, man. Gotta. What up, gamer on the vertical side as well? Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate you showing up and showing out. Chris Berman still talky. No big deal. Alright. So lots and lots of good stuff. Just basically hanging out and discussing our opinions on these guys. Philly saying Sterling Sharpe a little iffy. RC, Dallas, what's your take on Sterling Sharpe making the Hall of Fame? We're talking about Sterling Sharpe and Jared Allen so far, because those are the first two guys I think are going. What do we got out there? Shannon Sharpe, Terrell Owens, is that Chris Carter? Trying to see who was wearing the gold jackets out there in the crowd. Munchkin Rhino, yeah. I figured I'd put the little Hall of Fame up there. On the vertical side, it's just all Rhino. It is all Rhino on vertical, Munchkin Rhino on horizontal. Joe Pesci's role in Home Alone was originally tailor-made for Robert De Niro. No, I did not hear that. Already going to put him in the Hall of Fame. Second ballot Hall of Famer. Yep. I agree. It's a hockey season. Do it. Sharpe should have been in the Hall of Fame already. He waited a long time. What is it? 17? No, it's... Man, a long time. It's been a long time. Berman trying to get the crowd pumped up. He's like, oh, you ready for some football? The crowd's just like, I guess. There's no football. It's just this little ceremony. Come on, man. Before Robert De Niro could accept the role, Pesci accepted it. They did a great job. Joe Pesci, amazing in Home Alone. Amazing. Permission to beach mod. Permission granted, Dallas. Chilling at the beach, watching the Hall of Fame Enshrinement. What's up, Butterfly? What's going on? Welcome in. We're just going to have a 2-hour relaxed stream watching Hall of Fame. Sabonis. Arvydas Sabonis. That's rock solid pick there, Philly. Rock solid. Ooh, steak sandwiches, chippies, cookies, and the berries of all kinds. We have the Edmonton Elks and the Hamilton Ticats after this at 3 o'clock Eastern Time, as we just watch the Hall of Famers going into the Hall of Fame. Now, that's a good one there, Philly. I like it. Like it. And Berman's still chatting it up. They're going to find a way to drag this little charade on for 4 hours. 2 hours. The 4 players for 2 hours. Chris Mullin. He was pretty good for years. I'd have to go double check his stats, but he was up there. And also on the Dream Team. So he was on the 92 Dream Team, Chris Mullin. But I don't think he didn't win anything. Will they be playing any football on stage? I hope somebody tackles Chris Berman. Somebody tackle him off the stage, get him out there. Grant Hill, oh man, he did. I feel like I'm a big fan of Grant Hill, but I see your point. I think that he had so much hype, and everybody loved him, and he was from Duke, right? Pretty sure he was from Duke. But I have a bunch of his rookie cards, and he was a big name, and I thought he underperformed. I thought he's a borderline Hall of Famer. I agree there, Philly. This is on TV, Butterfly. It's on ESPN and NFL Network. I'm watching it on NFL Network. Watching it on the NFL Network. Because this is a good time to get ready. It's beginning of August. We got preseason on Thursday. And we're going to cruise with preseason football, college football, Canadian football, all the way to the NFL. That starts up on September 4th. Let's go. Man, oh man. All right, Berman is done talking. Who's out there? I wasn't listening to him. Also, they're bringing out Thurman Thomas, class of 2007, to introduce the Hall of Famers. Steve Nash, a back-to-back MVP. Wow. You're saying Steve Nash is borderline? Yeah, Jerry Stackhouse, I think he's a weaker Hall of Famer for the NBA, too. Good old Thurman Thomas. If you guys haven't seen the 30 for 30 about the Bills, the fall of the Bills, with Thurman Thomas and Bruce, I think it's Bruce Smith. The two of them are watching like the Super Bowl's over, and they just talk to them about the Super Bowls. That's a good 30 for 30. Man, they get emotional and ridiculous. Marv Levy turns 100 tomorrow. Wow. Marv Levy. Wow. Marv Levy. Marv's birthday coming on up. What's up, SGA on the vertical side? What's happening? Just chilling, hanging out, watching Hall of Fame, and listening to your thoughts. What are your thoughts on the Hall of Fame? This Hall of Fame class, 2025 for the NFL. That is what we are doing. Man, oh man. They only do this for like one day for the public? Yeah, one day. They have it like a few days. They had the Hall of Fame game the other night. So they promote it for like 4 days, but it's like one day for this, one day for the Hall of Fame game, and 2 of the days for some of the nonsense. I don't even know what it is. Lynn Swan, class of 2001 out there. I got to get a Lynn Swan rookie card. I don't have one of those. That's going to be a hard find. A Lynn Swan rookie card in decent shape. Because what, does Lynn Swan have 4 Super Bowls? I know Terry Bradshaw has 4 Super Bowls, but does Lynn Swan, was he on all of them? It's before my time. That's why I got to go back and watch all those old school Super Bowls. Whatever you do, don't fall asleep. I love that song. They turned it into like a DJ song. It's like Nightmare on Elm Street. You put on there, don't fall asleep, and it's like, once I fall asleep, I'm gonna grab him, and then you go and you bop him on the head. Something along those lines. And it's a cool DJ song. You gotta listen to it, RC. It's awesome. Every once in a while, every few years, I'll go and I'll listen to it a bunch, and it's just like, boom, 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 boom. It's awesome. Awesome. I want one of those footballs. That football he's holding in his hand, all autographed, it's like silver. I need that. I need it. You like to watch old games on YouTube before your time? I'm gonna do that. I'm thinking next year. I think next year, Philly. I was so close to doing it this year. I think next year is gonna be better. To go back and cover the old school Super Bowls, starting from Super Bowl 1 and then on, and then also the Grey Cups, the same year as Super Bowl 1 and on. Because there's so many Super Bowls I haven't seen from, the late 60s, 70s, and 80s. So I've seen highlights, but that's it. So I want to go and watch all those bad boys and do those streams. So next year, if things go well, I don't want to wait another year. I want to do it soon. So next year after the Super Bowl, hopefully I can find a day and time to start doing those. All right, Berman's back out there. Are they giving Berman that silver football? He's been around since 1979 with ESPN. A long, long time. I remember as a kid loving his reviews and highlights with the Chris Berman. Yeah, it'd be cool content for the old games. I know. And it'll be like the first time that I'm watching most of them. What up, Cho Moss? What's going on both sides? Today is the day of the jet flyover. Ooh, they're going to go Jared Allen first. Mr. Idaho State. Number 69. He's 43 years old. Let's see. He played with the Kansas City Chiefs from 2004 to 2007. The Vikings from 2008 to 2013. That's when he was a super force. And the Chicago Bears from 2014 to 2015. And then the Panthers for 1 year in 2015. One more like to 15. Yeah, I don't expect to get too many out there, Butterfly, but we're doing it anyway. We're having some fun. What up, Carr? Carr is here as well. What's going on? We got a few of our mods out here. Very nice. So I'll say it again. Career highlights and awards for Jared Allen as he's wearing this little cowboy hat up there. Going all scruffy with the long hair as well. Thank you, Carr. 4-time first team All-Pro 2007, 2008, 2009, and 2011. 5-time Pro Bowler 2007, 2008, 2009, 2011, and 2012. 2-time NFL sack leader in 2007 and 2011. A little gap in between there. Oh, he was in the Super Bowl for the Panthers. That's what they're saying. I don't remember that. I don't remember that. Played with a broken foot. Four safeties for Jared Allen. Nice. Minnesota Vikings Ring of Honor. NFL All-Rookie Team back in 2004. He's one of the 50 greatest Vikings. No big deal. So they're showing pictures of him waving the American flag. Nice. The Buck Buchanan Award in 2003. And his Idaho State Bengals jersey, number 41, is retired as well. Before the Elks game, there will be a fly passing the Canadian Armed Forces. A flyby. Little flyby action. Cool. Hi-yo, we got a new subscriber. Welcome to the party, people. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the Rhino Nation. Thanks for joining us. Glad to have you. We're just doing a little Hall of Fame hangout, basically. And, yeah, he's got the most career safeties with 4. He's tied. I don't know who he's tied with. Who knows? At most safeties in the season, 2. He's also tied. But who knows? Who can guess without looking it up? I'll look it up in a minute. Who can guess who is tied for the most career safeties with Jared Allen? We'll get back to that in a moment. He's got 648 tackles, 136 sacks. He forced 32 fumbles. He's got 19 fumble recoveries, 57 pass deflections. Bang. 6 interceptions for that little fella. And 2 touchdowns, 2 defensive touchdowns. Carolina's got to be the worst Super Bowl champion team in the last 40 years. The last team to go to the Super Bowl. Yeah, they haven't won a Super Bowl, but yeah, they went twice. They lost to the Patriots in the early 2000s. What was that, like 2005, somewhere around there? And then they lost to the Broncos in 2016 or 2017. But who is tied for the most safeties with Jared Allen? That is the question. Who's got any thoughts? Without looking it up, who knows? You're the best around. Nothing's ever gonna bring you down. You're the best around. What's up, District Nation? The 2-time All-Valley champion, Johnny Lawrence. He was almost a 3-time champ. The runner-up to Daniel LaRusso. What a scam that was. What a scam. You love the jet flyovers there, Chilmas? All right, I'll make sure I keep an eye out for it as we switch over to that very, very soon. The early 2000s? Yeah, the one with Jake Delhomme. Delhomme as the quarterback. Jared Allen's up there to give a speech, showing off his gold jacket and his cowboy hat. Sticks, you want a break from the hike? You're hiking, aren't you? He's hiking. He's got to take a break from the hike. There's his little Hall of Fame bust. No big deal. You guys could check that out on my... I think I put it on my thumbnail. But on the screen right now. An illegal kick. That's right, District Nation. That's right. Clean kick to the face. All right, Jared Allen, what do you got to say? You voted for Allen as the best of the bunch. All right, yeah. We'll see. Make sure you guys go vote in the poll. Eric Allen, Jared Allen, Antonio Gates, excuse me, or Sterling Sharpe. Which is the best of the bunch? What's going on, Raider? Zareda. Hanging out watching the 2025 Pro Football Hall of Fame Enshrinement. Jared Allen out there giving a speech. Let's see, after 27 minutes, they got to one speech. So, it is a little 2-hour show. Yeah, he's the big boy for the Vikings. He's like a purple people eater. You went with Gates, says Sticks. Butterfly, Jared Allen. Okay. Yeah, you got to be a little specific. Yeah, Jared Allen, not Eric Allen. Makes sense. What's up, Carter? What's going on? Who is your vote for the best of this Hall of Fame class? Welcome in. They're bringing up Jared Allen first, and he's talking away, giving his little speech right now. Cowboy Allen? Oh, they said Cowboy Alien. I'm like, what the heck is that? Or maybe I'm just thinking Cowboys versus Aliens or something. Sell Your Why. Yeah, I remember that Starts With Why with Simon Sinek, that book. So it's got to be similar. Why is the long game, he says. Jared Allen. Yep, he's my age. He's born in 82. April 3rd. The Idaho State Bengals. Watch out for them. Cowboy Allen. That is him. He's talking about motivation. Become a motivational speaker there, Allen. I like it. More than just today. More than just one time. One time. Respect of his peers and respect of those who came before him. That's the reason why he played this game. Hall of Famer. Hall of Famer. They can keep the best for the last. The best Eagle corner of all time. Eric Allen. What's going on, Kenneth? What's happening? Oh, it's not Carter. It's Cutter. My bad. I thought it said Carter. My bad. On the vertical side. Your vote, Chomas's vote is for Antonio Gates, one of the greatest players to never win the big game. One with another Charger, Phillip Rivers. Yeah, Phillip Rivers. Which of these Hall of Famers have won a Super Bowl? Sterling Sharpe, I don't think he won a Super Bowl. I think Brett Favre won it after him, right? Yeah, Sterling Sharpe did not win a Super Bowl. His career was cut short. The neck injury in '94. And then 2 years later, the Packers won the Super Bowl. Everyone be sure to join the Rhino's Discord. Yep. Thank you there, District Nation. It's in the description. It's also on my profile. In the bio, all my social links are out there, and join the Discord. Trying to build that up little by little, so we get talking before and after the streams as well. Yeah, Eric Allen didn't win a Super Bowl either. And Antonio Gates said none of these guys won a Super Bowl. So all these Hall of Famers, they didn't win a Super Bowl. Yeah. That's another good question to see which Hall of Fame classes the players inducted to the Hall of Fame never won a Super Bowl. So no Super Bowl for this class. None. The Rhino Court is where all the cool people hang out. Most safeties in a season. Anybody have a guess before I check it up? Jared Allen is tied for the most safeties in a career. Oh, there's 3 other players. There's 3 other players that have 4 safeties in their career. Jared Allen, Ted Hendricks, Justin Houston, and Doug English share the NFL career record for safeties. Bam. The most safeties scored by all teams. They only started this stat in 1988, though. So, they only started 88. No, wait, hold on. Maybe not 88. Hold on. The most safeties recorded by a team is 1988. When did they start recording safeties? I know. I thought it was 80s. No, safeties in 1932. What am I thinking of? This was the year the league began keeping comprehensive official records. Yeah, maybe they went back, because I remember hearing something. They didn't. Maybe it was sacks. Maybe it's not safeties. What am I missing? What was it? Okay, the NFL began officially recording quarterback sacks as a statistic in 82, not safeties. Okay, so they only started recording the sacks in 1982. Gotcha. All right. Sack, safety. Yeah, messed that up. I knew it was something along those lines. Unfortunately, Chill Moss does not have the Discord, but those who have Discord, join it up. Do it. Do it. See, I think I would want to go to an NFL draft watch party. I don't know if I'd want to do the Hall of Fame watch party. Don't know if that interests me so much. Unless, it's got some of my Colts players. But, yeah. You've met Doug English in person. He was a friend of a friend. That's pretty cool. Kenneth joining the Discord. Let's go, Kenneth. Thank you. Trying to build that up little by little. I just started this past week. Alright. Yeah, we've got to get that Discord up and going. I got to get the my fantasy college football link. I'm pretty sure I set the drafts. Let's see. I got to get that link. Oh, the draft isn't set. Why not? Hold on. It didn't save. The 13th. What time? It's going to be late. AM? No, PM. Number of rounds, 16. They got a minute Let's go 2 minutes. 2 minutes for a pick. Number of picks. Draft order creation random. Bam. Colts playing the Wings. Oh, Colts players, Wings and tasty beverages. Didn't show up right over there. Colts players, Wings and tasty beverages. The way to go. The way to go, Dallas. I like it. I was talking about old players that helped him start way back in 2004. Well, I'm trying to find that link so I can get the college football up and going. Where is the link? Hold on. Thanking everybody. Come on, General, I need the link. Where is the link? Promo code, no. Use easy link. Where is it? Give me the link. Transactions, miscellaneous. Save and go to the league home. Let's go back to the league home. So many people laying out in the sun. This is my last weekend of no work. So congratulations, Jared Allen, 2025 Pro Football Hall of Famer. Let's go. Last thoughts on him as an NFL Hall of Famer. I think he's in there, but some people were a little annoyed that he's the first year of eligibility and gets in. I don't have anything wrong with that. He was dominant on the defensive line. The only thing missing from his resume is that Super Bowl. That's it. What's up, genius? Welcome in. Welcome in. Copy, invite link. Let's see. Can I share this? I copied the link. Let me email it to myself so I can post it in the chat. That is what I shall do. Alright. And he's still talking. He's round 2. He got a second win. Second win for Jared Allen. Alright. I emailed it to me, so hopefully I should be able to get that link for everybody in a second so that we can get the College Fantasy Football League going. I think I'm going to do one league for 20 people. I don't know if there's going to be more room. But yeah. So college football is what we're always crying. He's tearing up. Now the tears are coming. Oh, we should have did some bets to see when the tears start rolling. But he's holding it together. A little bit of tears. A little bit of tears. Alright, let me see if my link is out there so I can get that going for the 2 CFL games and start pushing the, because we got less than 2 weeks to get people in the college football fantasy. Come on. Always pursue greatness in all that you do. Thank you. And now he's going to ball it out. He held it together for most of it. But at the end there, he's getting a little shaken up. Sterling Sharpe is next up. So, we'll get up the Sterling Sharpe stats. Sterling Sharpe awards and stats. Let's see what this little guy's got. So we'll go through him because he is next. Jared Allen down. 3 to go. Sharpe is next. What's good there, genius? What is good? Let's see. Sterling Sharpe is 60 years old. April 6, 1965. So he had to wait a long time to make it. But his neck injury in 94 shortened his career. Yeah, and he still made it to the Hall of Fame. It just took way too long. Way too long. From South Carolina. He was the first round pick, the 7th pick in 1988. Bang. So we'll go through his stats once he's up there. And we'll be talking about him. Alright, let me get this link. Let's make sure this works. Go. Something happened. You do not freeze, Link. You will unfreeze. Unfreeze. You did not know Sterling is Shannon's brother. You didn't know that? Yeah, I remember that back in the day. Remember that? Yeah, so Shannon was a tight end. Sterling the wide receiver. What the heck happened? Hopefully the websites are working better for the CFL today because using the Google was a little ridiculous. Little ridiculous. They're the commercial, people. Commercial, commercial, commercial. All right, so Thursday night, 10 o'clock Eastern Time, I'll be covering the Seahawks and the Raiders. I can't cover anything earlier than that. I have to work late. So Thursday night is my next stream. After all day today. All day today, then Thursday night for preseason football. I'll have to set that up later tonight. I'll get that ready for Thursday. Shannon's a hot mess. Yep. He's the one that broke the news to his brother about getting into the Hall of Fame. He broke the news to his brother. This website is not working. Come on. Stone was a beast on Tecmo Bowl. Man, oh man. Awesome stuff. What up, B-Max? Oh, B-Mix. B-Mix. Welcome in. Man, oh man, I love me some Tecmo Bowl and Tecmo Super Bowl. That was great. Great back in the day. Let me see if this works. Come on. Copy link address. Let's see if this works. I'm going to test this link out to see if it's good to go for college fantasy football. All these people in the Hall of Fame? They're in the Hall of Fame. The 4 of them make it. All 4 are in. They're already inducted there, Butterfly. Let me see. Alright, let's see. That should be the link to my college fantasy football league. So, I don't know if anybody could check that out. If anybody wants to sign up for the College Fantasy Football League, there's the link. I think RC might want in, but I want to see if that link is good. Oh, it didn't go through? Come on. Hold on, it messed up. Restream messed it up. Thank you, Butterfly. Let me post in there another way. Let's see. Come on. Alright, let's post it in there. Hopefully it works on this side. It didn't work on when I posted on Restream. Let's try posting link round 2. And bing. Let's see if that goes through. All right, let's see if that works for the fantasy fantasy football for college. College fantasy football. Jared Allen's in the lead. Is he just in the lead because Jared Allen went first? Or, oh man, that's close. 27, 27, 27. Eric Allen's at the bottom at 19%. Wow, they are close, close, close. Interesting. Sterling Sharpe, first player in NFL history to record 100-plus receptions in consecutive seasons. Wow. Even with Jerry Rice out there for years. 3-time first team All-Pro selection. Was it 3? I thought it said 4. Man, oh man. Sterling to the Sharpe. Where the Packer fans at? They got to be loving this. Jared Allen was more dominant over a longer time than the other 3. Fair points. Yeah, I think Eric Allen taking so long, like, he was really good, but, like, I don't know. Just a little bit under. Him and Sharpe. I think Gates was really dominant for a while. So Gates and Allen are like the top 2 for me. I don't know which order yet, but to me, those 2 guys are above Allen. Eric Allen and Sterling Sharpe. What's up? What's up? What's up? Speedy's back. What's going on? The B Mix has a point. Spot on, B Mix. What's going on? Restream. All right. Yeah, so let's go through some of Sterling Sharpe's stats. Jeez Louise. Number 84 for the Packers. Like I said, he's 60 years old from South Carolina. He was picked in the first round, number 7 overall. He led the NFL in receptions 3 times in 89, 92, and 93. Let's see. 3-time first team All-Pro in 89, 92, 93. 5-time Pro Bowler, 89, 90, 92, 93, and 94. And in 94, had 18 touchdown receptions. That's crazy. Crazy. I feel like that is like Randy Moss type stuff there. 3-time NFL receptions leader, 89, and then back-to-back in 92 and 93. The Speedy is back. Let's see. NFL receiving yards leader only once in 92. So led the league in yards in 1992. 2-time NFL receiving touchdowns leader, 92 as well. That's a big year for him. And 94. Green Bay Packers Hall of Fame. First team All-American in 87. Third team All-American in 86. South Carolina Gamecocks number 2 is retired. Let's see his overall stats. Okay, so this is his overall career stats for the Packers. He was just with one team his whole career. All right, he had 595 receptions. 595, that's it. 595. 8,134 yards, 65 touchdowns. Now, of course, that's like nothing to like the last 25 years, last 30 years, because he's been retired for 31 years now. But the last 31 years, the stats are more inflated with the passing game. But those are pretty good stats for, 1989 to 1994. So that is really good stuff. Shorter career, that's the problem. So it's only 89 to 94. A little shaky. So 6 years. He only played 6 years. I feel like that's too short. It's too short. I don't know. I mean, he had a few good years, those 2 really solid years, but a 6-year career, that is kind of rough, man. Emmitt Smith, that guy's a beast. That guy had a super long career. Super, super long. All right, Berman's back out there to introduce Sterling Sharpe before his little speech. Everybody's rocking the cowboy hats out there. Rocking them. They got the little Sterling Sharpe banner out there. He's got his gold jacket, his sunglasses on. Oh, that's what, 7 years. It was drafted 88, not 89 to 94. It was 88 to 94, my bad. So 7 years. 7 years, people. Almost took away a year from him. That's right, because 89 was a big year for me. That was 89 score was top-notch football card year with a lot of good rookies like Deion Sanders, Tim Brown, Troy Aikman. Who else? Barry Sanders. So Sterling Sharpe was 88 the year before. I don't even know how many players in the 88 draft. I got to go back and think of that. They should have this indoors. Is Shannon Sharpe a Hall of Famer? I think he is. Yeah, 2011 class. 2011 was Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe. Yeah, he had a longer career, and he was a solid tight end for a long time. Man, so he was 14 years ago elected into the Hall of Fame. So his brother had to wait 14 more years, even starting after his brother. But he's in. He made it. Oh, man, he's going back and forth. He's so nervous. Sterling is so nervous. Nervous, nervous, nervous. All right, Jared Allen's in the lead by a bit now. He's up to 33%. Bam. All right. La 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 la. Shannon is in there. Just move this over. Bing. Got him. Who was the quarterback of the Packers throwing it to him? Is that the Magic Man? Is it the Magic Man for a few years? Yeah, the Magic Man, Blair Keel. I don't even know Blair Keel. And then Brett Favre. Brett Favre, what? The 94 season? That was it? The Magic Man was the primary quarterback in 88, with Keel seeing some action in 1991. And then Favre took over as a starter in 92 after the Magic Man's injury and remained the starter through 94. So mostly the Magic Man and Brett Favre. The Magic Man took over from Randy White back in 88. Wow, 1989, the Magic Man, he threw for, he led the league in passing yards, 4,318, and earning a Pro Bowler, thanks to Sterling Sharpe. He was known as the Magic Man for his play, especially against the Bears in 1989, a memorable game. Yeah, so limited action for Blair Keel, throwing it to Sterling Sharpe. And then the rest of the stats came from Brett Favre for the last 3 years of Sterling Sharpe's career. Bam. All right. So the Magic Man and Favre are the main guys throwing the Sharpe. It's a rarity that one player plays his whole career with the same team. There's not many players that do it, but Sterling Sharpe is one of them. He is one of those guys. And they're showing some of the highlights from Favre to Sharpe. Man, 1994. That was like I said, my first year into football is 12 years old. The 94 season. Yeah, Brett Favre to Sharpe. Yep, 7 seasons. The neck injury. Man, oh man. Sterling Sharpe legend. One of my old friends I used to play softball with, Keith. He's probably watching this right now, loving the Sterling Sharpe Hall of Fame. Loving it. He was a huge Brett Favre fan, a big time Packers fan. Shannon Sharpe's talking about Sterling Sharpe being a better player than him. And he was in the Hall of Fame and his brother wasn't. So he was like, oh man, my brother's not in and I'm in. That's crazy. And that was part of his Hall of Fame speech back in 2011, I think. Good afternoon, Rhino Nation. What's going on? Stark Bacon Vanilla. One more light to the 25. To the 25. We're an hour in. We got one more hour of the Hall of Fame. Sterling Sharpe's about to come up there and give his speech. And then we got 2 more little fellas going. Is Paul watching? He missed Jared Allen. The Hall of Fame there, Sandra. Jared Allen did his speech because he was on the Vikings for a while. A long time. And out comes Sterling Sharpe to give his little speech. What? We're getting bots! We're getting bots to the Hall of Fame game. I love it. Not the game. The Hall of Fame Enshrinement. The bots are back in town. Striking first and striking hard as they go and reveal the Sterling Sharpe bust. Nice. Sharpe was amazing. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. Good old Sterling Sharpe. 60 years old. Had to wait a long time. But the time has come. You change your votes. Well, on the vertical side, you can cast your vote if you didn't vote on that. I put that out there for both sides. So if you messed up on one side, you can vote a different way on the other side there, because you can't change your votes. Sorry. Hey, I'll get another subscriber. Thank you, people. We're up to 2852. Awesome stuff. Appreciate the love, Rhino Nation. Appreciate the love. Sterling Sharpe, wide receiver of the Packers, class of 2025. His college coach and mentor, William Tank Black. He left the Gamecocks to become a player manager and represented Sharpe throughout his professional career. How about that? That is interesting. Man, oh man. He broke, Favre to Sharpe, 107th reception of the season. In 92, broke the NFL single-season receptions record set by Art Monk in 1984. Wow, Art Monk, master receiver from the 80s on the Redskins back in the day. Man. That season became one of the only 8 players in NFL history to win the outright Triple Crown, leading the league in receiving yards, receiving touchdowns, and receptions. Bang. He joined Ray Flaherty, Don Hudson, Elroy Hirsch, Raymond Berry, and then Jerry Rice, Steve Smith Jr. Later on, Cooper Kupp just a few years ago in 2021, and then Jamar Chase last year. Wow. So Rice did in 1990. But otherwise, these guys in the 30s, 40s, 50s. Raymond Berry 59. Wow. 93, he broke his own record 112 receptions. Bam. Back to back. 18 touchdowns in 1994. Behind Jerry Rice's 22 touchdowns in 1987. And he became the second Packer in team history to catch 4 touchdown passes in one game since Don Hutson in 1945. Bang. More and more subs. Hall of Fame, people. It's Hall of Fame weekend. So the career year for Sterling Sharpe was 1992. 108 receptions, 1,461 yards, 13 touchdowns. Yeah, his last 3 years in the league were great stuff. Phenomenal. Also had a good year in 89, his second year. But the last 3 years, from 92 to 94, 1,461 yards receiving, 1,274 yards receiving, and 1,119 yards receiving. And then 13 touchdowns, 11 touchdowns, and 18 touchdowns that last year before the neck injury. Man, that must have happened after the regular season because he played all 16 games his whole career, it seems. He didn't miss a game, and then bam, neck injury. Done for the rest of his career. Yikes. Man. But pretty solid 7-year career. Just wish he had a few more years. But that 3 rivals a lot of the other NFL Hall of Famers out there, that last 3. His second year was solid in 1989. 90 receptions, 1,423 yards, and 12 touchdowns. Bang. Bang, bang, bang. That is definitely top notch. Top notch. I was tutored under John Gruden. How about that? What's going on, 111? What's going on, Eric? What's happening? What is the good word, people? Glad to have you. Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome back. Why is that not going? The leader, yeah. Brett Favre really kicked up his career stats. The Brett Favre to Sterling Sharpe combo, pretty nasty. Pretty nasty. What up, Brent? What's going on? What is happening? What up, Coyote? Coyote is here as well. Give me 1 second. Gotta get back to the right screen. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Isn't Gates the only player in the Hall of Fame that never played college football? I know he played college basketball. He very well might be. Yeah, he played at Kent State. He played basketball, and he had the recruiters checking him out there to see if he could play football. And he wanted to go and play basketball, but yeah, that quickly changed to the NFL once the Chargers, signed him as an undrafted free agent. So yeah, he never played college football. Did not play college football. So pretty solid. And a Hall of Famer. It's pretty wild. College football. Man, yeah, it would have to be. Oh, man, it's got to be like darn near impossible to never play college football and make the Hall of Fame. It's got to be. It's got to be locked in there, because every other position you have to play for a while. But he was able to adjust and work his way to the Hall of Fame. So that's pretty darn sweet. They're gonna get to him soon, there, Brenton. I'm sure they'll mention it that he's the only one to not play college football. Because Kurt Warner, I know he played. Pretty sure he played college football. But he didn't get. He was undrafted back in '94, and And then he was playing Arena Football League and doing all these other things and working at the supermarket. And then picked up by the Packers, released by the Packers, picked up by the Rams. And then the rest is history. 2 more likes to 30. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Appreciate the love, people. Thank you. Coyote's upset. What's going on? Trying to poop on the culture that Scotty is trying to implement. Jerry and Micah Parsons. What are they going to do with Parsons? What do you think there, Coyote? Are they gonna sign him or trade him? McLaurin and Parsons both might be out the door for their respective teams. They might be gone. Curious to know what teams are possible, what kind of compensation they would get. They would have to give up a bunch of draft picks, I'm sure. But that is a good talking point. Shannon's out there next to his brother Sterling. Sterling's breaking up. Trying to hold it together, these guys up there. The brothers. With their gold jackets. Man, oh man. Jim Marshall, not in the Hall of Fame, is a travesty. Allen going in is nice. You're talking about Jared Allen or Eric Allen? I'm assuming Jared Allen you're talking about. But you got to be specific because there's an Eric Allen and a Jared Allen out there, Brent. The brothers in the Hall of Fame. Let's see. Are they the first brothers in the Hall of Fame? They won't be the last. Let me see. The first and only pair of brothers to be inducted into the Hall of Fame is Shannon and Sterling Sharpe until Eli Manning gets in. And then we'll have Peyton Manning and Eli Manning in the Hall of Fame. That'll be back-to-back this year, and Eli's probably going to get it next year, I would say. So then we'll have brothers in the Hall of Fame back-to-back years. Yeah, I figured it was Jared, because I got him a step above Eric Allen. I think Jared Allen and Antonio Gates are the two best in this class, but we're leaving it up to you guys with the votes. So you guys are leaning towards Jared Allen in the polls right now. Oh, on the vertical side, we got Sterling Sharpe getting a bunch of the votes. So on the vertical side, Sterling Sharpe is winning. Interesting. And Jared Allen is leading the horizontal side, which has more votes. Gotta learn to follow before you can lead, says Sterling. I like that. You gotta learn to follow before you can lead. He took off his gold jacket. He's wearing a green tie for the Packers. Nice. Nice. They're probably going to work it out, but it's a bad look for Micah. He wants his money. I mean, the players, they have a small amount of time to make their money in the NFL. Their prime is like 4 to 5 years, and that's when you got to maximize your money. That second contract is huge, and getting an extension or what have you, you need to make as much money as possible because that's it. This is the main part of your income for the rest of your life. So you gotta go and push for that money. I know it stinks and you don't want to see them, but yeah, you don't want to see them whine for more money, but you gotta make that money. And Sterling Sharpe and Shannon Sharpe go off the field as they show the Eric Allen and all the Eagles fans out there, the defending champions. Number 21, Eric Allen's coming up next, I believe, with the way that they're showing that. So we'll see his glorious stats, and I'll go and break those down to you while we're watching as well. Brent's got Gates. I'm thinking Gates by a hair over Jared Allen, and then Eric Allen and Sterling Sharpe are the next two. But hey, they're all Hall of Famers, so it's hard to nitpick the quality of these players. Sharpe deserves to be in, yeah. Just imagine if he had a longer career. I feel like you have Don Mattingly from baseball having a solid career, but it was shortened by his back injuries. And then you had Sterling Sharpe, pretty solid career for 7 years. I think Don Mattingly was, 8 years? And he's not in the Hall of Fame, who we might get in as a manager later on. But now Sterling Sharpe is getting in. And he followed the similar path. No Super Bowls for Sharpe, Sterling Sharpe. No World Series wins for Don Mattingly. But maybe that's a little hope for Donnie Baseball to get in. We'll see. We shall see. Dak and CD waited, and it was fine. I guess. We'll see. I don't know what Jerry's doing. Who knows? Jerry's got to be a hoot to work with. A disaster, if you will. All right, people, we got the Elks and the Ticats on after this. I will redirect you over there in about 45 minutes for the Canadian football game. And then tonight we have the Rough Riders and the Alouettes. Shannon needs to clean up his personal life. Yep. Get him, figured out. Don't know what's going on. Don't know what's going on with that guy, but he'll figure it out. Perhaps. Maybe. Who knows? Some people do, some people don't. It's just the way it is. We got another subscriber. We're at 2853. Thank you, Rhino Nation. You guys are the best around. Nothing's ever gonna bring you down. You're the best around. All right. 2 speeches down, 2 to go. I mean, they did start up with a lot of talking in the beginning, so now things should be cruising for the final 45 minutes. Should be cruising. And we get a couple more speeches. I'll get the Eric Allen stats up there. Well, let's see. We'll take a deep dive at all this stuff. Ooh, man, oh man. It's got a lot of stuff out there. Yay to the subs. Yeah, we got 3 so far for this stream. This is why I wanted to do it, to get some football people up in here. All right, number 21, Eric Allen, Mr. Cornerback. He is 59, so 1 year younger than the Sterling Sharpe to make the Hall of Fame. Had to wait a long time. Born in 1965. He played college at Arizona State from 84 to 87. He was drafted at the back end of the 2nd round. The 30th pick in the 2nd round. So he played for the Eagles from 1988 to 1994, so the same time period as Sharpe, but then he played a bunch after that as well. He really stretched out his career. He played for the Saints from 95 to 97, so 3 years with the Saints. That's right, I do have a bunch of his cards on the Saints as well. And, yeah, because I have a lot of, mid-90s cards. Then the Raiders from 98 to 2001, as he was in the Tuck Rule game. He was part of the Tuck Rule game against the Patriots. Yeah, football. He was a coach for the San Diego Fleet in 2019, a defensive backs coach. So not much doing in his coaching career. All right, so he was only a one-time first-team All-Pro in 1989 in the 2nd year. So only a one-time All-Pro. Sharpe was a 3-time All-Pro, and Jared Allen was a 4-time All-Pro, first-team All-Pro. He was a 2-time second-team All-Pro in 91 and 93, Eric Allen. 6-time Pro Bowler, because you played a little bit longer. Nope. Most of them are mid-years. 89 was a Pro Bowler, and then 91 to 95. And then the last, 6, 7 years, nothing. But still playing solid football, just not Pro Bowl level. He was on the All-Rookie team in 88. And he's in the Philadelphia Eagles Hall of Fame. All right. Career NFL statistics. Total tackles, 787. 54 picks. 54 interceptions. I forgot to mention before, Kurt Warner is rocking his gold jacket out there. Good old Kurt Warner. Bang. Kurt Warner, autograph. Kurt Warner, autograph. Bang. Let's see. Interception yards, 826. Pass deflections, pass breakups, 40. He's got more interceptions than pass breakups, 54 to 40. He forced 5 fumbles, recovered 7, and has 3 sacks. 34 interceptions for his Eagles career. He led the NFL from 1988 to 1994 in interceptions. Boom, boom, boom. And he's got 9 defensive touchdowns. They're showing 1 against Cowboys, of course. 1 against Warren Moon. Oh, that was a breakup. Going to Jeffries. And then they're showing a pick 6 from the 12. Showing him intercepting Aikman in the end zone. Going to Irvin. Nice. Bobble and drop and then falls into his hands. Breaking it up. Trying to go to Art Monk in the end zone. Going up top with a nice interception against the Jets. Nice little spin maneuver. Jukey. Love it. Come on, tell me he returns this one for a touchdown. This one is a sweet play. The ref runs out of the way. Oh, man, I guess he didn't finish it off. Jake the Snake Plumber with a breakup? Going deep to Carl Pickens when he was on the Raiders. I think it was Pickens. Knocks that down. Showing an interception when he was on Oakland. Or were they Las Vegas? Not Las Vegas, Los Angeles. I'm going to say they were Oakland. Because that was, 2001. I think it was Oakland. Showing another diving, bobble on the ground interception. Nice. So they're promoting the 6-time Pro Bowl selection, Eric Allen. Bam. Let's see. 19. So just listen to this contract from 1988. The Philadelphia Eagles signed Eric Allen to a 4-year, $1.05 million rookie contract that included an initial signing bonus of $260,000 back in 88. 4-year, $1.05 million. 1.05. 4 years. Man, oh man. So we got about 1.3 million for 4 years total. Yep. Let's see. Oh, Wade Phillips accepted a position in the Broncos in 1989. And then Jeff Fisher took over. Head coach Buddy Ryan named Allen the number 1 starting quarterback in the 89 season. Buddy Ryan. Huh. Yeah, this is 1989. Way back in the day, people. So, yeah, the newer stats going to be a lot easier because usually the Hall of Famers don't wait so long to get elected in. But these guys are 59, 60 years old. So, this is going way back, people. Way back. Interesting. It's from San Diego, Eric Allen. All right, he's out there to give a speech. Yeah, they got to move things. This must be going behind schedule because we only got about 39 minutes until this is over, until it's donezo. Even like 38 years ago, the NFL players were still making more than they do. Oh, man! Oh, wow. That. Oh, Philly. That is. Oh, that's gold. That is gold. Wow. That is. That. Oh, that is. That is the comment of the week. That is amazing. That is hilarious. You're right. There's only a few people. There's like what? 3 or 4 players in the CFL that are making more than Eric Allen was in 1988 as a rookie. Wow. Wow. Oh man. Wow. And there's no way. So there's no way that the CFL would be able to hang with the NFL in a game. Sorry. All the players flock to the NFL to make the money. And the talent is just insane. Oh, Eric Allen's got the big smile on his face. He doesn't look too nervous. He looks cool, calm, and collected. Very nice. Looking good in the gold jackets. Berman's wearing a little gold tie. Nice try. You ain't getting a gold jacket. He might get inducted into the Hall of Fame as an announcer in a few years. At least I don't think he's in the Hall of Fame. He might be in as an announcer already. He might be. Oh, he is in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Yeah, as a broadcaster. When was that? 2010? Hold on. 2017 Sports Broadcasting Hall of Fame. So he is in there. 2017 Cable Hall of Fame in 2015. What? So Sports Broadcasting Hall of Fame for Chris Berman, but he's just rocking a goldish tie. Good old Eric Allen. Alright, hold on 1 second. Okay. Boop. Alright. That Philly with the comment of the month. The week, the month, I don't even know. That is just amazing. I'll get a cool little painting. The Saints, Eagles, and the Raiders. Nice. That's cool. The big one is the Eagles and then Raiders and Saints, but that is great. Great little framed picture to have. That's pretty sweet. It's a classic. $54 total interceptions for this little guy. Berman was great. Man, the 90s, he was just off the charts. Off the charts. I really haven't watched Primetime in years. Maybe I'll go back and watch it this year. We'll see. But man, I loved watching Primetime in the 90s. Late 90s, early 2000s. Loved it. Berman is a beast. Oh man, Philly's comment is so good. That is hilarious. 38 years ago, Eric Allen making more than most of the CFL players as a rookie. Wow. That's too good. That's too hilarious. Hilarious. His oldest son is going to present Eric in there. All right, let's see. Antonio Gates still in the lead with 32%. Jared Allen behind him at 27%. Right on his tails. College football. Oh, let's do college fantasy football. Let's see if I can post it on my page. Let's see. College fantasy football Link is out there today. All right. It's sad. What up, McCool? Welcome in. I got the fantasy link going. The college fantasy football link out there. Let's see if this works. I don't think the link is going to work well. College fantasy football link. Boop. Yeah, they probably got to copy it and paste it. It might work. So I just posted that out there on my posts, and I'll be posting it during the Canadian Football League games today. But I'll post it out there again. Let's put it out there with Coyote, just in case. College fantasy football. Bing. Boom. Alright, that's out there. Let's post it for the McCool. There he goes. His son promoting his father. Bam. What up, gamer? What's going on? Saying Jared Allen is the best. The best. Make sure you vote. We got to see if he's going to win. He's right up there. Right up there. Sterling Sharpe's winning on the other end, though. The Eagles still going to have a great defense this upcoming season. They should. They got a lot of young guys. They got a young defensive backfield. They got a bunch of corners that I wanted the Colts to take the last couple of years. What is it? Cooper DeJean and Quinyon Mitchell. Those two guys I wanted the Colts to get, but they didn't take them. Sad times. Less than 5 weeks until the Eagles game, Philly. Nice. It's almost football time. Almost football time. We got another subscriber. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining the Rhino Nation. Eric Allen's giving a speech in his gold jacket. As long as they don't go crazy with injuries. Yeah, like the year before, where they had a chance, and then they crumbled at the end of the year, and then they got Saquon Barkley, the extra little piece that set him over the top. Solid team, and then Barkley just brought them up to even newer heights. So great stuff for the Eagles. Big win. Big victory over Patty Mahomes and the Chiefs. See how much energy these guys used to have? You sure they miss it? Oh, yeah. I'm sure they miss it right away. Like, we're talking about right after they retire, after they can't hang anymore. That's got to be the worst of it. At least they can look back and reminisce and feel good. But those first few years of not being able to do it anymore, that's got to hurt big time. That's got to sting. So those are the rough years when they retire for, I don't even know how many years, 2, 3, 4 years. They got to be like, oh, man, I miss it. And, but now Eric Allen, who's 59, he's probably like, yep, I had a great career. I'm in the Hall of Fame, and he's probably so happy. But 5 years, maybe that's why they wait 5 years, and then maybe that's when they start to get over it, and they're like, you know what? Yeah, I'm retired. I can't do it anymore. I miss it, but I'm over it. So they got like a 5-year period to get past all the emotions and not being able to play at the highest level anymore. So that's also nice that they could enjoy their time and not be like, oh, I need to be back out there, because 5 years is a long time. People think that Berkeley won't have 1,600 plus yards on the ground, plus some what? Oh, Barkley. I was like Berkeley. I was like Barkley. Yeah. Won't have over 1,600 yards. Oh yeah. As long as he's healthy, if a fluke injury, what have you, he's over 1,600 yards easy. Easy. Could he get 2,000? Sure. He's like a new age Barry Sanders. I feel like he's the one of the closest things to Barry Sanders out there right now. And can he get back to about 2,000? That would be phenomenal. And then we could start talking about Saquon Barkley possibly being, a Hall of Famer. And back-to-back 2,000 yards rushing would be insane. It would be insane. Wow. Wow. So Eric Allen loving watching Marcus Allen in high school. Classic. 17 sweep. Man, he's naming players. Like, I know Marcus Allen because I got his autographed football behind me. Up there, you can't see it because I can't fit all of them behind me. But he's even naming players in history that I didn't remember because I was a kid when he was playing. So pretty much all his heroes were before my time, and that is quite a while ago. Shouting at his homeboys, chilling after practice, nice. Man, they got huge smiles on their faces, promoting their good friend Eric Allen. Coop, Mark, John, and Calvin shouting at his teammates and his boys. Awesome stuff, Eric. Coach Shaw for drafting him. And Arizona State. Oh, man, they're showing an old school picture of him. Look at that one. Classic. Arizona State. Kind of looks like the Browns jerseys out there. Looks like a Browns helmet back in the day. You believed in me. You believed in me. Who knows that movie? Probably only one person in this chat that knows that one. You believed in me. He's from San Diego. We played high school in Point Loma. But Arizona State in 84 to 87. 84 to 87. I was a little one back then. Little Rhino. Little mini Rhino. 2 years old. "14 seasons in the NFL for the Eagles, Saints, and Raiders." Going to the draft. 88. Buddy Ryan. Kelly Green's in the city of brotherly love. Had no offensive line and weapons around him back when he was with the Giants, yeah. And he still had a solid career with the Giants, even though getting injured with that terrible offense, yeah. And now he's got a team, and look what happens. Pow. Lights out. Total domination. Outside the year, he had Odell Beckham. He always had trash teammates with the Giants. Yeah, it didn't go well. Did not go well. People are like, oh, you can't take Barkley with the 5th pick. He's not doing well with the Giants. He's a bust and injuries. But what was the reason? It's obviously it was the Giants. That was the reason why he wasn't a superstar. Like, he didn't have the compliments. You can't do it alone. People think that these players do it all by themselves. They don't. You need such a supporting cast. Anybody. I mean, if you look at Kurt Warner behind that Giants offensive line before Eli Manning in the 2003 season, Kurt Warner was getting beat up and sacked and brutal. Oh, man. And then a few years later, he's with the Cardinals because Eli Manning takes over the Giants, and Kurt Warner's back in the Super Bowl, nearly defeating the Steelers to win his second Super Bowl. But behind that Giants team, it was bad news. So the Giants know how to win like every few years and just come out of nowhere and then win one. And then they go back down to mediocre levels. I feel like that's the Giants. They're mediocre for a while, and then they win a Super Bowl. And then they're back to mediocre. And then they win a Super Bowl. It's just like you don't even see it coming on. They're just like, pow, we're going to win. And then we're back down to nobodies again. Haters. Calling out his haters. Was that a line from an early 2000s movie, a basketball movie? It wasn't a basketball movie, but it is. I think it is from 2000 to 2001. You believed in me. I think it's 2000. If I had to say what year it is, I'm going to say it's 2000 movie. But it's somewhat of a sports movie, but it's not a sport, if that makes sense. It's a sports kind of comedy, but not really a sport movie. If I tell you what it is, it'll give it away there, Philly. Alright, I'll tell you. It was a cheerleading movie. A cheerleading movie. That should give it away. That should be able to tell you what movie that is from. She said the Las Vegas Raiders. Mark Davis out there rocking a little mini goat in the hats to try to cover up that terrible haircut. I don't know what's going on with Trump and Mark Davis with these haircuts, but anyways. So the movie there, Philly, is Bring It On. You believed in me. You believed in me. You haven't done fantasy football in a while? When did they normally start the NFL fantasy football? The month of August. I'm gonna have my draft at the end of August, but right now for the next 2 weeks, I'm pushing college fantasy football because the draft is gonna be on Wednesday, August 13th, and then from the 13th for 3 weeks, I'm gonna push the NFL fantasy football, and I'll get the draft before the regular season. Probably on like September 2nd or something. September 2nd or September 3rd. We'll get the NFL draft. But I'll have at least 2 16-team leagues for the NFL, if not more. But 2 might do the trick. Doing fantasy football, yep. So once I fill up the college football league, then I'll get to the NFL leagues. And then I got to do 2 or 3 drafts for the NFL on Tuesday the 2nd or the 3rd. Setting the bar high, Eric Allen. A little bit more arrogant than the other, than Sterling Sharpe and Jared Allen. A little bit more arrogant, but good. You got to have that confidence, that strong confidence to be an elite player in any sport. Any sport. There it is, Sandra. Are you behind? Are you not live? I don't think you're live there, Sandra. I think you're behind on the time. You must be behind. All right, congratulations, Eric Allen, class of 2025, NFL Hall of Famer. Yeah, buddy. Family's most important, he says. His kid and wife are crying it up. Crying it up. Is that the Trash Bring It On cheerleader movie? It is. It is. Oh, man. I love that movie so much. It's so cheesy, but so good. I love it, Philly. I love it. Trash of a movie. It's so good. There's so many cheesy lines from that movie. It's a classic. It's a classic. It's a 25-year classic. You know you love it, Philly. You know you love it. Uh, 30 likes. What's up, Craig? Welcome in. You were heating up your coffee and you heard me say it. You believed in me. Yep. That's they should just do some speeches from like Bring It On. That's what they should do for their Hall of Fame speeches. Like, come on, man. Let's make it a good one. We only got 17 minutes until we got to go and cover the CFL. So they gotta hurry this up because I will send you guys over on the redirect. We still got one more player, Antonio Gates. This can't go long. We got CFL to go to. Oh, Philly loves it. You know he loves it. He could try to pretend like he doesn't love it, but he loves it. Alright, let's see. Because we have the CFL coming up in 17 minutes. They better hurry up and get Antonio Gates out there. They got to get him out there. Talking about his dad out there. The Elks and the Ticats coming up next. I will redirect you over there once this is done and done. He's going through his sons out there playing the football. Oh, man. Almost football time. Allen with a long-winded speech. Come on, we need Gates out there. They're not leaving much time for Antonio. Make sure you guys go vote on the poll for which you think is the best, strongest, most elite Hall of Famer of this class. Sterling Sharpe, my bad, is leading on the vertical side at 40%, and Gates behind at 27%. Let me see the horizontal side. Antonio Gates on top with 32%, and Allen at 27% on the horizontal side. So Gates taking over Allen. Ugh. All right, and that's the end of the Eric Allen speech. Congratulations to Eric. All right, and now we got to get Antonio Gates' stats up there. Number 85. So they're taking a quick little break, and then Gates coming out there for a speech and rocking and rolling. 8 Pro Bowl selections for Antonio Gates. 8. And 3 first-team All-Pro honors. Wow. So Jared Allen did have 4, but Gates had 3. Let me get all of his stats. What do we have? He holds the Chargers franchise record for receptions, receiving yards, and receiving touchdowns. The Mr. Tight End. All-time leader in touchdown receptions by a tight end with 116. Wow. 93 red zone touchdown catches, a remarkable feat, ranking 14th all-time. 9 seasons with over 60 receptions or more. Boom, boom, boom. This guy's a beast. What up, Premium? Gates all day. If I was on there, you pick me. I can't compete with these guys, man. Can't compete with them. He's a Chargers Hall of Famer, obviously NFL 2000s All-Decade Team. He made Pro Bowls. He made his 8 Pro Bowls in a row, consecutive Pro Bowls from 2004 to 2011. And he was an All-Pro from 2004 to 2006. Bang. So that 3-year stretch was solid. And 2-time second team from 2009 and 2010. This guy's a beast. Career stats, he's got 955 receptions. Franchise record for the Chargers. 11,841 yards. Also a franchise record. This guy is great. But like I said, no Super Bowls. No Super Bowl victories for any of these 4 Hall of Famers in this 2025 class. From Detroit. Throw your hands up for Detroit, Mr. Antonio Gates. He is 45. 45-year-old, born on June 18th, 1980. Watch out. Number 85 for the Chargers. Let's see. He was undrafted in 2003 because he didn't play college football. He went to Kent State playing basketball. Let me see. He originally went to Michigan State University. He wanted to play football under the coach Nick Saban. But he played basketball under Tom Izzo. Bada-bum, bada-bum. Let's see. Yeah, he played for the Chargers from 2003 to 2018. Bang. Bang, bang, bang. Another Hall of Famer playing his whole career with the same team. All with the Chargers. They're showing the Sterling Sharpe and Shannon Sharpe when he broke the news to him. I remember watching this months ago. Sterling Sharpe getting inducted by Shannon, breaking the news out to him. Shannon's rocking his gold jacket. He's like, "Welcome, what, to my house?" He's like, "No, to the Football Hall of Fame." Oh, Sterling. You live by Kent. Great athlete. Great athletes come from there. James Harrison, the Beast. He went there. Wow. Okay. Oh man, was that his brother? Jared Allen's brother breaking the news to him? I think that's who it was. And then they're showing his daughters. Two little daughters. And what is this one? Is this Eric Allen? Randall McDaniel rocking his gold jacket. Eric Allen answering the door. He knows what it is. He opens the door clapping his hands. Oh, man. So he caught on right away. These other guys, it's like they don't even know. That's amazing. 17 more minutes until the Jets. That's right, Chomas. We got 9 minutes until I got to switch on over, people. What up, New Brand? What's going on? Yep, I will be redirecting you guys in a few minutes. They got to do the Antonio Gates speech. Man, oh man, they're cutting it close. They must have stretched this one too long. Antonio Gates, he knows it. to the Pro Football Hall of Fame, Antonio. Yo, 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 yo. Yeah, we might have to cut this short and hop to the CFL game. We'll see. We'll see. It might be during Antonio Gates' speech. But we shall see. The Hall of Fame knocks. Class of 2025. I like this. Most receiving touchdowns by tight end in NFL history. Gates, number 1, 116. 5 ahead of Tony Gonzalez at 111. And then Gronk, 92. Jimmy Graham, 89. Kelsey, 77. All amazing tight ends. But Gates on top of all of them. I would say all those guys are going to be Hall of Famers. Kelsey, Graham, Gronk, and Gonzalez. Well, Gonzalez is. But man, Gates outclassed them all. And you know, when I was watching Gates, to me, I would say Gronk and Jimmy Graham way more athletic than Gates. But Gates was always open. Always open watching that guy. I'm like, how could they not cover this guy? He would just find the seams of the defense, and Rivers would hit him every time. So that's what that drove me bonkers with Gates. I'm like, why? He's not super athletic, but technical. Getting the job done and just dominating. The guy was a beast. Fantasy football master. He just destroyed. You had to take tight ends early because of Antonio Gates. That's for sure. That is for sure. Let me close that down. Let me close a couple of these tabs. All right. All right, Gates going to the podium because we had a few minutes before the CFL. All right, let me post the link back in the chat for the college football, college fantasy football. Bam. There it is. College fantasy football link. If you guys are in. It's a different app, so you're going to have to get that app, Fantrax, but it's the only thing that has college fantasy football. Jared Allen is a die-hard Vikings fan. Allen is a beast there, Beast Mode. I like the name. Beast Mode 56. A beast, indeed. And Antonio Gates, I think he's getting my vote for the best of the 4 in this class, right above Jared Allen, but they are right next to each other. And then we got Sterling Sharpe and Eric Allen. Hello, Beast Mode. Welcome in. Welcome to the Rhino Nation. Glad to have you, as we only have about 6 more minutes until CFL. The Elks and the Ticats coming on soon. Man, oh man. Berman coming out there to introduce the Antonio of the Gates. It's supposed to be 2 hours. They're dropping the ball here. Dropping the ball. Chris Berman, Master of Ceremonies. That's the title he gets. Master of Ceremonies? Okay. All right, Berman. You got to get Gates out there. You can't cut him short. This is going to go long. The speech is going to go long. Gates out there with his glasses on, drinking some water. Once again, looking sharp in his gold jackets. Ready to go and drop his speech out there. I'm sure we'll hear a little bit about his basketball days. And then dominating with the Rivers. Dominating fantasy football leagues. And then we're going to ship you over to the play-by-play with the Elks and the Ticats. All right, coming out there, Gates, let's go. Looking good. Looking good, Mr. Carter. Used to go to all of Antonio Gates' games at Kent State. Playing the basketball. Who do I think gets Micah Parsons and McLaurin? I put McLaurin's post on my community page, my post page. I didn't create one for Parsons yet there, Beast Mode. But I will do that quite soon. I'm going to say McLaurin stays put with the young quarterback of Jaden Daniels. I'm going to have to take a deep dive on Parsons. I think if one of those guys is going to get traded, it's going to be Parsons. He's going to want out of Dallas. But I think McLaurin stays. Where's Parsons go? I don't know. The Colts could use him, but I don't think they want to trade any first-round picks. Because they might need a quarterback. And could need a quarterback. And most likely need a quarterback. But I'll take a deep dive on where Parsons might go. I'll have to think about that. But McLaurin, I'm going to say stays put. I feel like Parsons going to go. He's going to get traded. If Jerry's willing to trade him. But Jerry is super stingy. That guy needs to give up his GM duties. The guy's lost his mind. All your kids graduated from Kent State. 10 minutes away. Nice, Vince. Nice. Awesome stuff. Vince. Hey-o, thanks for the sub. We are at 28.55. Thank you, Rhino Nation. We're getting closer and closer to 3,000. 145 subs away. We are going and growing. It's a non-stop grind on this channel. On this network. On this stream. Non-stop football with a side of football and football to get to 3K. Man, they're not even, there's 2 minutes left, and he hasn't even started his speech. This is going overtime. This is going overtime. I only got a couple minutes, and then I got to shift it over. I think the CFL is on CFL Plus. Let me check that. Let me get that up and ready because it seems like we're not going to have much time. They did not time this well. Teachers, nice. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it's on CFL Plus. Let me make sure. Yeah, the game will start shortly. Alright, so I got that up and going in my ear as well. But I'll try to go for a couple minutes before I send you guys over. Thanks to the new sub. Appreciate all the subs, people. You guys are the best around. Nothing's ever gonna bring you down. You're the best around. Yeah, we're pretty much going to be shifting on over and then starting up the Canadian Football League because this is going long. Long. What up, Nash? What's going on? Welcome in on the vertical side. It is almost time. Oh, let me get that ready. Getting everything ready. What up, Ryan? Canton, Ohio, in the house. Good stuff. I'm in Colorado, but you are right there. Nice. Welcome in. Make sure you vote on the poll. Let me go end that now. You better hurry up, vote in the next 10 seconds because I have to end those polls because we got a play-by-play coming in a second. Let me end the vertical side first to give you more time. The winner on the vertical side for the best Hall of Famer of the bunch goes to Shannon Sharpe with 37%, Gates at 31%, Jared Allen at 18%, and Eric Allen at 12%. All right. Now let me end it on the horizontal side and see the winner. And Antonio Gates gets the win. Gates gets the win on the horizontal side that has more votes, 52 votes. 34% for Antonio, 25% for Jared Allen, 23% for Sterling Sharpe, 17% for Eric Allen at the bottom. That is how I have it. That is how you guys have it as well. That seems pretty spot on. Tonight's game is on CBS. Yes, the next game is on CFL Plus. That is spot on there. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome to the Rhino Nation. And it's almost time. We got to go hop over to the CFL, people, as that is starting up. So, Antonio Gates, congratulations. I ran through your stats, your career. I'll run through him again. 3-time, first-time All-Pro from 2004 to 2006. He's going to rock his speech right now. But we got to go and depart as they show their bust. He's a two-time second-team All-Pro, Antonio Gates. 2009, 2010, eight-time Pro Bowler. Very, very nice. Looking good in his gold jacket, of course. Eight-time Pro Bowler consecutive, 2004 to 2011. Awesome, awesome, awesome. He was a power forward, number 44 for Kent State back in 01 to 03, playing basketball. He was at Eastern Michigan before he went to Kent State. Awesome. Awesome. And they retired his number 44 basketball jersey as well. Kent State Golden Flashes. Didn't play college football. Did not do it. So they're rocking that. Oh, man. So we're going to miss some of the speech. We got to go and send you over to the CFL people. Thanks for hanging out for our NFL Hall of Fame class. Pro Football Hall of Fame 2025. Congratulations, Eric Allen, Jared Allen, Antonio Gates, and Sterling Sharpe. Sorry we have to cut your speech short there, Antonio. You're the best of the bunch, but I got to go switch to the CFL. Congratulations. I'll send you guys over there. Send you over there right now, people. So stick around for the redirect as I end this stream and get going. So I'll see you guys over there in 2 minutes, people. 2 minutes. Football all day, all week, all year. This is what we do. See you